And the other big ordeal tonight, nearly 7 hours on the interstate. It's over tonight.
The interstate's back open, and this after a tractor trailer overturned, spilling 1,000 gallons of hot mix asphalt over the westbound lanes of Interstate 64 at the J. Clyde Morris exit in Newport News. This is video of that mess that turned the peninsula into a parking lot.
And taking a live look now at our wavy traffic jam cams. Wow, what a difference a few hours makes. Traffic is moving again, not much traffic to speak of, but at its height, traffic was backed up for more than 6 miles into Hampton, and that is where we find 10 on your sides, Jason Marks. What's the latest tonight, Jason?
Well, Tom, traffic's flowing again, as you mentioned. I mean, take a look. This is 64 right behind me. Westbound is moving nicely. Far cry from what it was early this afternoon, where traffic was backed up all the way here to Mercury. Unbelievable. It had to be frustrating for drivers. Now, I can tell you, I got a good look at the spill. I was right there. It was a huge mess. It took a long time to clean up, and that's why the interstate was closed for so long. On most days, the afternoon commute along 64 West is slow going.
We waited like 3 hours before we even left our house because we knew it was going to be just really difficult to get through.
Interstate 64 westbound at J. Clyde Morris Boulevard, exit 258. An accident is blocking all travel lanes.
But today, it was at a standstill. A tanker truck overturned just past the J. Clyde Morris Boulevard exit. And as you can see, it made a mess that took hours to clean up. The truck was carrying 4,000 gallons of hot mix asphalt sealer. 1,000 gallons ended up covering the roadway. State police say the driver lost control as he was coming up the ramp to go 64 West.
You're all right?
Again, I'm all right. I'm all right.
We tried to ask the driver, 29-year-old Dennis Smith from Chesterfield, what happened. Police tell us Smith had only been driving with Dominion Paving and Sealing for 3 weeks and has only been a truck driver for 18 months.
What happened? I can't speak without supervisor's approval.
Smith was given a ticket for not maintaining proper control of his truck. Specialized crews were called in to squeegee and then vacuum up the liquid, and then sand was put down to soak up the rest. It was tedious work. After the truck was back on its wheels, it was towed away. The road opened up a short time later, but no consolation for drivers who sat for hours.
Seems like a Friday, doesn't it?
Now, here's something interesting about that asphalt sealer, that mixture. We were sitting up on the interstate, and it really just started to pour. I thought that was going to hamper crews in their efforts, and all of a sudden I started talking to the Newport News Fire Department, and they'd actually tell me that the rain actually helped them. That's because when that mixture spilled onto the ground, it was almost like a tar-like substance. Now, that asphalt sealer is actually water-based. Non-hazardous, but water-based, and so when the rain came, it actually loosened up. It helped to thin that mixture out, and it was easier for them to vacuum that up. That's the latest here in Hampton. Jason Marks, 10 on your side.
You're aiding things a little bit there. We've made some calls and learned that the truck was from Dominion Paving and Sealing and was going to Richmond. Now, VDOT tells us the truck was not doing contract work for the agency when it overturned.